out there. Can't wait to see what we have in store. Ever walk into a space and think to yourself, wow, this room has impact? Well, Shai DeLuca-Tamasi is going to show you how you can have that. Big impact!
Big impact, huge.
Now, you are good at big impact, even with your outfits. You always have that piece that stands out.
Thanks.
Right? I'm very good at that. So let's talk about it in your space, because there are a lot of little things you can do, or big things you can do, that'll stand out.
Exactly. So, you know, impact, people right away think it's got to be something screaming at you, like screaming color or screaming finishes. Doesn't have to be. Impact is also a great way to describe focal point.
True.
So something that's really impactful is going to create a focal point.
Right.
And it can be done in a very subtle way, or it can be done in a very way. So we're going to try to do it in something a little bit more subtle that can kind of work with every space.
Okay, I like that.
Let's start with bases of tables. So I love this piece from EQ3, the yellow sculptural table. A, it's yellow, and B, it's a beautiful sculptural piece. So although this is a dinette, wouldn't this be fantastic in a foyer or somewhere where you're actually going to see the base a lot? And the nice thing about it is when you pull your chairs away, always be really conscious of the fact that you're looking at the base. So the space should be, the base should be sculptural as well as fun to look at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Her legs are gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
I love her.
I love her.
Love it.
Speaking of her, so this dressing table. So EQ3 has come out with this new line called Assembly, and they've paired up with all these great designers from across the country. And this is actually a dressing table. Now, what I want to talk about impact here specifically is it's not a bright color. There's no like bling on it. We're talking about lines. So this is Art Deco inspired. I love Art Deco, and it's coming back with a vengeance now.
Good.
So, which is good. A good vengeance.
That's your world.
So that's my world. So I love this. So, you know, when you walk into a space, if you're not all about the color and you're not all about the wow factor, the big wow factor, maybe you're a little bit more subdued, lines are a great way to do it.
I love it. It's irregular. It's not
irregular.
The sort of thing you see. Your eyes going to be attracted to that.
Yeah. Here's a great way to add impact to a space, because when you think about it, if it's a dining chair, they're usually up against the table, so we're always seeing the back.
Right.
So I went to Palazzetti and look at the back of these chairs. This is all leather. So it's absolutely stunning, and depending on how the light catches it, you know, you're going to see different shadows, different shapes. It's just beautiful to look at.
I keep hearing about mustard. It's really back.
It's coming back.
Like mustard is everywhere right now.
It's coming back.
It's coming back. Your fashion.
Exactly.
It's
so
incredible.
you know, it's a hard color to work with, but when you do it right, it looks fantastic.
It pops. So this should be my chair.
This
is like a queen chair.
This is the queen chair.
Come on.
Yep, that's it. Although when I saw it, okay, I don't know if I'm going to date myself. Do you guys remember the movie Beetlejuice?
Of course.
So this is it. Yes. So this is a Macintosh chair. This is actually designed in 1903. So think about way back when, but how beautiful the back is. So whether or not you're putting this in a foyer, for example, or even as a dining chair, I mean, big impact.
Huge impact.
Right? Love that.
Would you pair these up, or would you just have one?
You know, if you're doing this in a foyer, you're going to have one. If you're going to pair them up, then maybe at the ends as captain chairs at a dining table. But I think a lot might be a little bit too much. You don't want to have crazy impact.
You
want to have not eight. Exactly. And then this, I mean, for those of us who don't have the nicest bum, we just turn around, and there you go. We call those squats.
I love it.
Yeah, I love that. That's fantastic.
That
Lots of fun. Lots of fun for Palazzetti.
Beautiful bum.
And I really also love this bench here. So this is absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to flip it up a little bit so that we can see it on camera. And the detail in it is stunning.
Amazing.
Imagine using this as a room divider. So if you have a big open space and let's say you want to define your living area, this is fantastic for that.
No, I think that's gorgeous. It's
love that.
That's an original piece for sure.
Fantastic. So let's talk about Bespoke My Place. Now, you know, every so often I come in with a product that just makes me so excited. This is it. So this is actually 2 millimeters of slate. And it's actually just put onto a backlit panel.
That's smart.
But, you know, we see a lot of marbles, a lot of stones, a lot of really expensive stones backlit now, and it's crazy expensive. But with something like this, it's really impactful and it's much more cost effective. So we have some photos to actually pull up. One of them is going to show a wall. The first photo is going to show a wall done completely in this. Super big impact. It's really like a wow factor when you walk into the space.
So take a look at that. I mean, when you have all of these lit panels and they're basically across an entire wall. I mean, you look
Isn't
like
that
you're
amazing?
at Versailles or something. Like
It's
I'm in a
beautiful.
palace.
It's beautiful.
That's major impact.
And then only, you know, as far back as like a year and a half ago, to do something like this with a marble would be, I mean, you're breaking your bank. That's your budget.
Money.
So
that's lovely.
It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Let's quickly touch on the floors and the carpet here. So
okay, so floor, big impact on the floor.
Yes.
Using color, that's one way to do it.
So this is a lot of fun. So this is by Encore Flooring, and all these colors come in a box, and you can arrange them however you want. So
nice.
Imagine walking into even a kid's room or a basement, a playroom, somewhere really fun that you can add a little bit of personality into. That's fantastic for that.
That's cool.
Going on to carpeting. You know what's coming back now? Stair runners were always very big, but colorful, geometric, graphic stair runners are big, big, big now.
Really?
So yeah, it's coming back now. Okay. So Distinctive Broadloom provided this for us, and we're going to pull a picture up right now of this beautiful runner done on a staircase. And imagine walking into a house with that, right?
That's nice because everything else is done in white and subtle colors, so this can actually be the real star. But I can imagine people would want to really take their time and consider what you're getting on your stairs.
Bring the sample board home first.
Bring it home, try it out.
You don't want to get it in and just be like, I hate it, now I got to redo it.
Yeah,
100%.
That's an investment.
100%.
Right?
100%. And finally, actually, we do have a giveaway.
We absolutely do. So like us on Facebook, and you could win an Arago area rug worth $800 from Distinctive Broadloom and Encore Flooring. This is good stuff.
Yeah, so much fun. And then finally, I just wanted to finish with Tony Picos, who's a great photographer. We've used his pieces all the time on the show. So he's actually come up with this great idea. So those of us who have roller blinds at home, and most Toronto condos do, just because the windows are floor to ceiling and it's hard to hang anything else, roller blinds are great. They have function, but form, when you roll them down, they're like, it's kind of bland or whatever.
Right.
What if he actually places his photography on the roller blinds?
Oh my gosh.
So this is a scene of Paris.
Give me a croissant.
Right?
Look at me.
Never mind a croissant, a baguette,
and some wine.
Champagne,
Yes.
something. Laying in bed in the morning and seeing this, isn't this stunning? Now, what's great about this is he'll do custom as well. So if you have your own piece, or imagine Tracy, my picture here and your picture there, and we wake up in the morning, you're like this. Leo would love that, right? Her husband would love seeing me in the morning going like this. But fantastic, and this is so much fun. So customizable, much more impactful when it's down, and it's a great addition to any room.
Imagine the memories you can keep with you from your favorite vacations and just have them in your space. I think that's absolutely beautiful.